Hi, welcome to another class on verbling. What we're going to do today is it's going to be part 2 of advice quotes, okay? So with the advice quotes, we'll be talking about things like you can't shake hands with a clenched fist, go to the bathroom when you have a chance. So anyway, just some funny ones in here. Also some very good ones as well. Okay. Hi, George.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Good,
And you?
good. Doing very well, doing very well. Some adjustments here. So good. Hello, Mario.
Hello.
Hi, Mario. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Doing very well, doing very well. Yeah, there's a little bit of feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where that's coming from. 1 second here. Okay, let's change that. Okay. Hello, Selma.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, Selma. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks.
Okay, good. George, I'm going to mute you for a second. Yeah, George, for some reason, there's some feedback coming from you, okay? So see if you can make a slight adjustment, all right? You might just need to change in your settings. You might need to change where your microphone's coming from or where your headset, okay? But no problem, George, all right? No problem at all. Mustafa, welcome back. Hello, Mustafa. Okay. All right. Nabor, is it Nabor? Hi, Nabor. How are you? Yeah.
Fine.
So George, you're welcome. So George, no problem. Okay. So I want you to be in class, but I'm just trying to say to you that there's feedback coming from you. You might have a second window open, okay, as far as a second verbling window open, or you might just need to adjust your settings. Okay. All right. One of those two might need to happen. Okay, Sergio.
Hello.
Hey, how are you, Sergio?
I'm good. I'm from Brazil.
Oh, good. Very good. Some of the best beef in the world, right? Brazilian barbecue. You know?
Thank you.
Very good. Good. You're welcome. Hello, IQ Yes. Hello?
Mustafa.
Hey, Mustafa. Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. Good to have you in class. Hello, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Iqbal? TJ?
Iqbal. Hello.
Iqbal? Hi, where are you from, Iqbal?
I am from Russia.
Okay, good. Fantastic. No wonder you're all bundled up. No wonder you have a jacket on. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm freezing. So cold here. So good. So let's see, I think just about everybody. So Sergio, hey, Youssef.
Yes, hello.
Hey. Welcome back. So good.
Thank you.
Good. Ismail. Hello, Ismail. By the way, guys, you'll have a mute button when you first join the class, okay? All right. Close some things here as well. Okay. You'll have a mute button up in the top right that you'll need to press in order to make sure that you can speak, that we can hear you. So good. So what I'm going to do is, can everybody hear me? Everybody's fine? Okay.
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And Ismail, did you respond yet, Ismail?
Hi, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing very well. And Nabor, there's a little bit of extra sound coming from you for some reason, okay? So just make sure you adjust your settings. Make sure everything's okay, all right?
Yeah, try to turn off it all the time.
Yeah, no problem, Nabor. Okay, we understand these things happen, all right? Very patient with it, not a problem, okay? All right? I see Maha. Okay, so good. So what I want to do is I want to go around. I want everybody to introduce themselves. Just say your name, say where you're from, and tell us your favorite piece of advice that you were ever given. You know, maybe your grandmother told you to, it's okay, hey, Igbo, relax, okay? Don't scrunch your face, you know? Don't you know if you scrunch your face like this that it causes wrinkles? Okay? Look, this class is on advice quotes, okay? So I want to start out the class learning about what's your favorite piece of advice. It makes sense, right? I'm not asking you your favorite color, your favorite type of ice cream, but again, just tell me your name, where you're from, your favorite piece of advice. If you don't have any advice that you really care for, you don't have to share it. Okay, go ahead, Iqbal. Go ahead.
My name is Iqbal. I am from Tajikistan, but I live in Russia. I study here.
Okay. And your favorite piece of advice? Take more verbling classes? Yeah, piece of advice, meaning, you know, maybe your grandmother told you you should save more money. Maybe your mother said you should always take a jacket with you when you go to the park.
Sorry, I don't understand. I understand sometime you.
Okay, let me slow down. Okay, you know what? Let's change it. The advice one might be a little too hard. Tell us your favorite food. Okay, so your name, where you're from, favorite food. Food that you eat. Iqbal, what is your favorite food?
Food, yeah, I understand. Food. I don't know how to tell you about it. I forget some word in English. Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Ishmael, no problem, Iqbal. No problem, okay? Just keep taking more verbling classes, and then you'll be able to say it in no time, okay? Really, this site will help you improve that, okay? So good. Ishmael, name, where you're from, and also doing well.
Yes, I'm from Morocco, but now I'm living in Spain. My advice is practice makes man perfect.
Practice.
And practice makes man perfect. No?
Okay, good. Yep, practice makes perfect. Yep. George.
I'm from Mexico. I don't know if my microphone is working all right now.
I think now there's still feedback. I really feel for you, man. I'm sitting here right now going, oh, I know George just wants to be in class. You know, I know that, George. Okay, but there's just here. Let me pull up something here. Okay. So George, mute yourself for now. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can pull up a link to help you. Okay. Mario, go ahead, Mario.
Hello everyone, I'm Mario, I'm from France, I'm living near Paris, and my favorite advice is to say if you have something to do, just do it, don't ask yourself questions. Sometimes it's easier than it appears.
Very good, Mario. Very good. And the English word, when you have something to do and you don't do it, you say that you're procrastinating. Okay, procrastinating.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a tongue twister. Okay, but a good thing is, you know, all these are recorded, so you can check it out later. Yeah, but procrastinating. Don't procrastinate. But very good advice. Okay.
Procrastinate. Okay.
Yep. And George, in the chat.
Can you write that word?
Yeah, yep. And George, by the way, in the chat, I provided a link that might help you out, okay? Procrastinate. Okay. All right. And Mustafa, how about you? Hello, Mustafa. Okay. By the way, guys, if you're inside the Hangout, okay?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
yeah,
teacher.
Yeah, were you on mute? It's okay. My biggest piece of advice is make sure you turn off the mute when you start to talk and verbling.
Okay. Sorry,
Okay, so good.
my internet is slower.
No problem, Mustafa. No problem. Go ahead. Your name, where you're from, a piece of advice.
My name is Mustafa from Egypt. My mother advised me, don't be angry. other people.
Okay, do not be.
With anything.
Yep.
Don't be.
Okay. So yeah. So my mother advised me. My mother gave me a piece of advice that said, "Don't be angry at other people." Okay, just to help you a little bit with your English. But good, good. And just remember, in English, anger is one letter away from danger. Did you know that? So A-N-G-E-R. And then it can go to D-A-N-G-E-R. So yeah, you want to forgive and forget. Just move on. Not be angry. Good advice. Nabor. Hello, Nabor.
Oh, yeah, hello. Well, my name is Nabor Alejandro. I'm from Colombia. And my piece of advice, I don't know how to say it, but it would be to act as you think something, but you don't do the things like that.
Okay. So act. Go ahead. Say that again. I'm trying to understand. It's okay, Nabar. By the way, Colombia, home of the best coffee. All right, Colombia.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
So, you're welcome.
Yeah, to act as you think.
To act as you think. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So to act as you think. Okay. So maybe like I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm sure there's something more in the translation, but that's good.
I mean, don't dream a lot. So you have many dreams, but you don't do that.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Live out your dreams.
Okay.
Yeah, what you're saying in English. So it's okay. So live out your dreams. So good. Okay. And you'll find with me, man. I try to figure out what you're saying. Okay. I'll hold on to you like a pit bull, until we get it done. So good. Glad to have you in class, Nabor. Glad to have you in class. I'll give you my address where you can send some coffee, okay?
Okay.
Kidding. Selma, go ahead, Selma. What about you? Selma, don't be shy. Come on now. Come on. Oh, I'm so shy. I'm just kidding. Selma. Go ahead, Selma.
Okay, I'm Selma from Algeria, and my favorite advice is satisfaction is the death of the desire.
Satisfaction is the what of desire?
Death.
The death of desire?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Satisfaction, the death of desire. Okay. Got it. So, Sergey, yeah, a lot of you folks have these similar quotes as far as, just go out and do it. Live your dreams, okay? Things like that. Very good. Sergio, your turn.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sergio from Brazil, and my advice is do not act as you think.
Do not act as you think. So what is this? Is this some sort of Brazilian Colombian thing? You're mad about the coffee comment? Is that what's going on? Do not act as you think. So don't live out your dreams. You guys are funny. You guys are a crack up. Okay, let's just continue on. I don't even know what to say there. Yusuf, go ahead, Yusuf.
Yes, hello. My name is Yusuf, and I'm from Yemen. So I should give an advice, right? Don't die before you make a difference.
Don't die before you make a difference. Okay, good. Got it. So don't try anything dangerous either then. Hey, Hermelio! Oh, Hermelio! What are you doing on the phone, man? You jump into class and you're on the phone? Come on. That's Bush League stuff, Hermelio. Hey, Hermelio, these classes are for people that are in here to pay attention. I'm sorry, Hermelio. That's just rude. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry, but folks, don't. Here's a piece of advice. Don't come into these verbaling classes, okay, where people are participating and then jump on the phone. Okay, I mean that's just rude. Okay, so there's another seat in here. And sorry, Emilio, I don't know what to tell you, but you come into class and you jump on the phone. That's just wrong, guys. Treat others as you want to be treated. Try to remember that. Okay, that's one of the biggest pieces of advice that I can give somebody. If you do that, that's such a moral compass. Okay, it really is. So okay, hey, what do you know, Sarah? Hello, Sarah. Hey,
Hello.
hello. I see you everywhere, Sarah. I can always see that eye. So, Sarah, do me a favor, okay? I know you just jumped in class, okay? But what we want you to do is introduce yourself, tell us your name. We already know that, but say it again, okay? Where you're from, and then advice, some good advice that you have, or some good advice that was given to you. Go ahead, Sarah.
Okay. I'm Sarah. I'm from Tunisia. And my advice is be yourself. Like, don't pretend to be someone else. I mean, different. Just be yourself.
Yep. Yeah, and there's a really good quote. I'm trying to remember who it's from, but it says, "Be yourself because everybody else is taken." What that means is, you don't want to try to be somebody else they're taken. And by the way, I'm reading some chats here. So, Sammy, okay, I know you say I'm not with you. Maybe he's in an emergency situation, okay? You're in an emergency situation, you leave class. Again, folks, think of this as a regular class, even though it's a virtual class. When you come in here, quiet environment, no kids screaming in the background, no roosters, none of that stuff, okay? And also, too, if you need to jump on the phone, leave class. If there's some sort of emergency. No problem, okay? Besides that, I want everybody glued in, everybody paying attention. We have a really fun class. I love these advice quotes, okay? You get to learn more vocabulary terms. You get to understand about life. You get to read out loud. You get to talk, everything all in one, okay? So you can't beat that. Okay, let me get over here. Let me get to the window. So you all should already see the link that I shared, right? Okay, as far as with the advice quotes. Okay. 1 second here. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. So, George, go ahead and unmute your microphone, okay? Let's see what's going on, all right?
Hello?
Hey, George. Hello, George. See, George?
Hi.
Yeah, George, everything is fine now, George, okay?
Thanks.
There's no feedback. It's perfect, Hey, so, Hermilio, do me a favor, my man. Don't come to class and then jump on the phone, okay? All right? Hermilio, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I have been waiting a long of time to enter to this room, and when I finally could enter, I had a phone call, and it was not my decision. So please.
Yeah, Hermilio. It's okay. Just don't do it again, okay? All right? These classes are for free, okay?
Yes.
And everybody here wants to learn. So just be respectful and mindful of others, okay? And Hermilio, there's just 1 second, Hermilio. There's a lot of background noise coming from you as well. Do you have earplugs?
Okay, I'm going out now. Thank you.
No. Do you have earplugs? Okay. Anyway, let's start, guys. Okay. Ishmael, can you read the first one here? This one here. Okay. Read this one here, starting out. Okay, Ishmael. And sorry, folks. So okay, Sammy, you come in and teach class. Okay. So go ahead, Ishmael. Can you read this first one here? You can't shake hands with a clenched fist. Hello, Ishmael.
Yeah, yes, of course. Hold on a second. Yeah. Robert Frost. You can't shake hands with a clenched fist. Indira Gandhi.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
What I don't understand. Clenched fist.
Yeah, so look at George. George has a clenched fist. George, clench your fist again. It means like that.
Yes,
okay.
Clenched, yes.
Yeah, so what it means is, so if you're walking around angry, with a clenched fist, how are you going to make friends? Right? So you can't make friends. Does anybody else want to talk about this quote to help explain it? No? Okay.
I think people should be open mind with everyone, so don't be in a rude position with someone that you don't know.
Yep. Yeah, and you can't meet new people. You can't be around new people and stuff when you have a clenched fist. It's hard to. So shake hands. So Ismail, when people meet each other, typically they shake hands. At least in the Western world, right? Okay. So if you have a clenched fist, it's impossible for you to be able to shake hands. Okay. All right. So George, the next one.
Okay. Always go to the bathroom when you have a chance.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's kind of a funny quote. Okay.
King George Fifth.
Yeah. So some of these are a little funny, but actually you want to make sure that your system's working properly. Okay. And there's also sometimes, you know, if you don't take the opportunity to go to the bathroom, maybe an opportunity won't come up when you really need to go. Okay. So it's just kind of a funny one. Hello, Mario. The next one.
Yeah. One out every day, at least, to hear a little song, read a good poem, see a fine picture, and, if possible, speak a few reasonable words. Johann Wolfgang von Gogh. Wow.
Yeah, no problem. The quote's easy to read, but the name's hard. Okay. So yeah, this is just some really nice advice to make sure that you enrich your life, right? You know, you want it to enrich, to make your life more full. Okay. Anybody want to say anything about this quote? Does anybody do this every day or try to?
Well, I had a advice to share that I couldn't say it before because my microphone problem. Is a quote that I have always on my phone. To say is, what you do today is important because you are changing the day of your life for it. So I think it's a little bit of I like the advice that we just read, because every day you have to enrich yourself, making something that make a positive change on you.
Yep. And this last one. So this other stuff here, okay? To hear a little song, so that's you receiving something. To read a good poem, that's you receiving more. To see a fine picture. And you notice in the end, if possible, okay? So if possible, meaning, you know, if you're able to speak a few reasonable words, you know, speak a few reasonable words. So that's where you're giving back, okay? All right? So good. Let's see here. Mustafa, the next one.
Yes. A good time to keep your mouth shut is when you're in deep water.
Okay. So the expression deep water, does somebody know what deep water means? Or do you know what this expression? What's that, Selma?
New idea?
Yeah, when you have a problem. So think about swimming. All right, you're in shallow water. Maybe it's just up to your stomach, right? Okay, once you're in deep water. Yeah, Mustafa. Go ahead, Mustafa. Explain this a little more. Go ahead. I'm listening, Mustafa.
When you have a problem, don't talk. When you have a problem or when you are in argument, don't talk more, because talking lead you to put in trouble, to drop in trouble.
Well, what it can do too is it can also get you in trouble, or maybe even get you in more trouble. Okay? You want to say more trouble. The reason why is because you're already in deep water. So if you're in deep water, you're already in trouble, okay? But good.
Don't talk more.
Yep.
Talk little.
Yep. And by the way, this one here is this let's just ignore this one, okay? That one's really not worth reading, you know. So I see you already read it. By the way, please do speak up like Selma just spoke up. If you all want to talk about these quotes, please feel free to, okay? All right? So let's continue on here. Nabor, the next one. Never judge someone.
Yes. When in doubt, make a fool of yourself.
No, it's okay.
No.
It's okay. This one here. Never judge someone.
Never judge someone. Okay. Never judge someone by who he's in love with. Judge him by his friends. People fall in love with the most paling people. Take a cool appraising.
Mm-hmm.
Appraising. What is appraising? Appraising glance at his boss.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so hey, Nabor, you're here to learn, okay? So let me help you, okay? All right? Not a problem, okay? And sometimes when you're reading this and it just frustrates you, it's like, what are these words, right? Okay? Just relax. Just relax. It's all good, okay? So here, let me talk about this. Appalling, okay? So appalling is kind of like it's not appealing at all. Some people would say appalling is almost disgusting, like ugh, it's something you don't like, right? Oh hey Mustafa, thanks. We needed that. So Mustafa, or no, not Mustafa. Pardon me, Mustafa. Well, shoot, your names are so close. Mustafa Azeh. How do I pronounce his? Okay, so he's on the phone too. So we got another. Hey, no problem. Yeah, just jump on the phone anytime, guys. Okay. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm sorry, guys. We just can't have this anymore. Okay. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I know that Sammy thinks I'm rude for kicking out people that jump on the phone, but it's just not fair to the rest of you, okay? Don't jump on the phone when you come here. Okay, so Nabor, let's continue talking here, all right? So that's when it's disgusting. That person, I would call him appalling. Honestly, not to the point where he's disgusting, but it's just appalling for people to come in, take away other people's time, stuff like that. Okay? And then it is, it's just there's no need for us. So appraising, okay? So what appraising is yeah. So that's where you like something, where you're telling other people, yes, this is good. I like this. It's almost like if you worship a god, you praise your god, right? Okay. So it's like this. So you're praising something. All right. So
I don't know. Also, neither glance, neither pause.
Yeah. So appraising glance at his pals. So pals are friends. Okay. All right. And glance.
Wow,
glances to take. Yeah. Glances to like take a look at. Okay. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So can anybody help us explain this? Okay. By the way, Yasin. Hello, Yasin. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Yasin. Yeah, Yasin, there's a little bit of feedback coming from you. I'm going to give you a link. Maybe you can try to figure out what the feedback's coming from. You should also try to be like Nabor. Look at Nabor, okay? And I'm going to mute you for now just because there's a lot of sound. So be like Nabor, be like George, be like most of us where we have headsets on just to reduce the sound. Okay, so let's get back to this, okay? So what we're talking about here, well, can somebody help to explain this?
Is it like tell me who your friend is and I will tell you who you are?
Yes, okay, so good, Selma. So tell me who your friends are and I will tell you who you are, right? Okay? That expression, right. Selma? Is that what you're saying? So, yes, it includes that. Yes. Yep, very good, Selma, very good. But also, too, this also, so that's this whole portion here, but it also is telling you, don't judge somebody by who they're in love with, okay? love is such a tricky thing. It really is. And sometimes you look at somebody like, well, why does he love her? You know, or why does she love him? He's such a terrible man, and vice versa, okay? Don't judge somebody by that. Judge them more by their friends, okay? All right? So, I mean, how many people here don't like their friend's girlfriend? How many people here don't like their friend's boyfriend, right? Okay?
Yeah.
Yep, okay, these sort of things happen. You know, judge the person more by their friends. Okay, so good, good. By the way, this is one of my favorite classes to teach. I love this giving advice and learning at the same time. Sarah. Oh no, I lost Sarah. Okay, Selma, on to you. Okay. Can you all hear me well? Nabor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So maybe Selma's her connection might be dropping some. Selma? Okay. Okay, Sergio. Hey, Sergio.
Do not trust your spell checker.
Oh
to
no,
find
I'm sorry. This one here.
Okay. When in doubt, make a fool of yourself. There's a microscopically thin line between being brilliantly creative and acting like the most gigantic idiot on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Idiot.
Yep.
So what the hell, leap?
What the hell, leap? Yeah. So this one's a little difficult. Okay. So this is a intermediate class, but this one's more on the advanced level. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So Sergio, when in doubt, does anybody want to help talk about this? Okay. So make a fool of yourself. What does that mean?
That you shouldn't be afraid of make a fool. Some people are afraid of make a fool of themselves, so they don't take a risk to make something. So they should be doing that because there they say there is a thin line between being brilliant and being a fool.
Yep, exactly.
When
so,
when you can't progress because of thinking a lot.
Not so much that. So you know, there's a thin line. So a thin line, what that means is, you know, a difference between this and that is very, very close, okay? So the difference between being brilliantly creative and acting like the most gigantic idiot on earth is very, very close, okay? So some of the most brilliant creative people, they say, are eccentric, they have weird habits, they're also very odd people. So it's saying, don't be afraid to be the fool, right? These brilliant creative people are so close to being a fool anyway. So at the end it says, what the heck, it should be what the heck, leap. What that means is leap, like go for it, do it. They say take a leap, all right? Yep, and Einstein's an example. I once read a biography of Benjamin Franklin, who was a very brilliant man, and I got from him, he was never afraid to share his ideas, okay? Never afraid to share his ideas, okay? So let's continue on, okay? So the next one here, Selma, are you back? Is your connection working better now? Okay, all right. And Yashin, hello Yashin.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi Yashin. Can you, yeah, so can you read this next one, Yashin?
Okay. Do you not trust your spell checker to find all your mistakes? Random hills, but
yeah, pretty funny, huh?
Yeah.
So do you understand it?
Yes.
Yeah, so rather funny. So you can see here that, yeah, and by the way, Yashin, I'm going to mute you for now. just because there's a lot of feedback coming from you. I gave you that link. If you can just try to figure out, you know, what's going on, okay? All right, no problem. Welcome to class. I love having you in class. Just want to check on that, okay? All right, so this is pretty self-explanatory, right? You know, your spell checker 2, because this should be TO, right? All right, so what it's saying here is your spell checker is not going to catch words that are written correctly, but have either homophones or are not grammatically correct, okay? So good. Okay, so let's see here. So Yusuf, is that right? Yusuf Aska? Hello, Yusuf. Okay. Hello, Yusuf. You might have a red microphone up on the top of the Hangout that's muting you. You might have to press that, okay? All right. Let me show you here, okay? So, Yusuf, look over here, okay? You see this? You might have a red microphone. Okay? That might be muted. Make sure you click that. Oh, you're gone. Just like that. Oh, no. Okay, so let's continue on here. All right. Okay, so let's see. So, hello, Mircea. Welcome to class. I see it's dark there in Romania. Yeah, make sure you hit your red mute button. That's my piece of advice for today. So let's continue on here. So let's see. Sergio, did I get to you? Everybody keeps coming and going. Hello, Sergio.
But I am coming.
Hello. Hey. Hey. Welcome, Mircea. Welcome, Mircea.
Thank you. Thank you. From the darkness of Transylvania.
With light coming at you. Good. 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 Yeah. So so Sergio, can you read this next one here?
Live truth instead of professing it.
Mm-hmm. So professing means to talk and tell people, like, hey, here's what you should do. Here's how you should live your life. Different things like that. So what does this mean, Sergio?
We should not just say what's right or what's wrong. We should also do what we say.
Mm-hmm,
I think it's
exactly. Yep. Live your words, right? Okay, instead of just professing it. Okay, so good. This one here, George. This one, I'm not really sure. So George, can you read this one?
Okay. Callum got but rode away from the rocks. Okay. It should mean that you can pray to get something, but nevertheless don't expect to be given that if you don't do something. I don't know.
No. I understand what you're saying, George. So yeah, you can pray to get or call to God for some help, right? Okay, but you have to do something yourself. So the rocks, if you're in a boat and you're rowing near the rocks, it's probably dangerous, right? So it's saying you still got to keep rowing away from the rocks. You got to make sure that you're also doing your part. So good. I understand what you're saying. I think that's what it means as well. Okay, Mario, the next one here. Forgive your enemies.
Yeah. Forgive your enemies, but never forget the name.
Pretty good advice, huh?
Yeah.
So don't forgive them.
Well, yeah, no, say it, forgive them, okay, but just maybe don't trust them, you know? Okay?
Yeah.
You know, so that's some lovely advice, okay? Very good. So Mircea, the next one.
I will try to follow the advice that...
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This one here.
Oh, okay. When you are right, you cannot be too radical. When you are wrong, you cannot be too conservative. Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay. What is this one's cryptic, okay, as I would say. All right. So cryptic, is like a code almost. It's very, very hard to understand, okay? So radical. So radical means like extreme, okay? All right, extreme. Conservative means where you hold back, you're very conservative. Maybe you dress in a conservative manner. Maybe you act in a conservative manner by not saying much. So, okay, what do you all think about this? What do you think, Mircea? What does this mean?
I don't know.
Does anybody else want to try to make sense of this? And I'll help you.
Do you have a balance?
Do you have a balance? Well, it's not so much a balance, right? Because conservative is where you pull back. Radical is where you push really hard, right? Okay. Okay. So hey. Okay. So yeah. So by the way, sorry, folks. Sorry, I'm seeing Sammy. Some of his comments, they're not nice. So let's continue on here. So Nabor, so you're saying to have a balance. But what I'm saying is, radical. Yeah, I don't know. He could be meaning a balance. But what I think he's trying to say here is that when you're right, meaning when you're right, something is right. Don't try to profess it so much. Don't try to tell everybody, hey, here's how it should be. Don't be real radical about it. Don't be going around just pushing it all the time. And when you're wrong, you cannot be too conservative. You want to make sure that you don't just hold it inside and hold it inside to where nobody sees it. Okay? Again, this one's very difficult, okay? Very difficult to understand. Martin Luther King was a very wise man, but this one, yeah, I think that's what it means, but it's a little more difficult to chew off. Mustafa, the next one.
Yes. I will try to follow the advice that a university president once gave a prospective commencement speaker. Think of yourself as the body at an earthquake. He said, they need you in order to have the party, but no one expects you to say very much.
Okay, so good. So so an Irish wake. So when somebody dies, they have a wake. Okay? All right? They have a wake. Yeah. So that's it's a funeral. Okay? So if you're at a funeral and you're the one who's dead, you have to be there in order to have the party. Okay? But no one expects you to say very much. All right? Okay? So pretty funny, huh? So an odd little statement here, So anyway, just let's continue on. Okay, so good. By the way, if anybody has any questions about words, the meaning here, just stop me, okay? I'm more than happy to explain it further. Nabor, let's go on to the next one here.
Which one? For best, okay. For best results, wash in cold water separately, hang dry and iron with warm iron. For not so good results, drag behind car, throw puddles, blow dry. Oh, I lost.
It's okay. Blow dry on roof rack.
Okay. Blow dry on roof rack.
Yep. Yep.
What
So
is the roof rack?
roof rack. Yeah. So roof rack on a car is like this. Let me show you.
Because
Yeah. So this is your roof rack. Okay.
Okay.
So this is just. I mean, this is just a real funny. Just a real funny statement. Okay. All right. It's just saying, know how to take care of stuff, right? Okay. Don't be an idiot. It's pretty simple. Okay. How to take care of things. All right. The instructions are really simple. And if you don't want to take care of things, just do the exact opposite. So it has
What
to
is
do with,
puddle?
Oh, so puddle. Yeah. So puddle, like on the ground, when water collects, okay, after it rains, there's puddles left over. Okay. So you see like a puddle.
Okay.
See, like that's a puddle. Kids like to play in puddles. All right. So just drag it through a puddle. Okay. So that's all. It's just a funny little quote here. All right. And let's see here. So who is next here? Was it okay? Selma. Hey, Selma, are you back?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Selma. So for the next, love of God, folks, don't.
For the love.
Oh, yeah. No, this is this is. Don't worry about this. Okay. All this is saying, for the love of God, folks, don't do this at home. So David Letterman is a famous host on the CBS Late Show, and he's just saying, don't do this at home. So with this quote, it's saying if you're watching somebody do something, don't necessarily try to do it yourself. Okay? Not everything that you see should be mocked. All right, but let's go on to this next one. This one's a little bit better and easier to understand. Okay, go ahead, Selma.
Never try to teach a pig to sing. It wastes your time and annoys the pig.
So, yeah. So what does this mean, Selma?
It means that do not waste your time explaining to someone who is stupid logical things.
Yeah.
Especially if he doesn't want to understand.
Yep. There's also a famous expression that I like. Don't try to put lipstick on a pig. Okay. So a pig, you look at a pig. Everybody says, "Oh, they're dirty. They're nasty little creatures." So people usually look down on a pig. So if you think of, I'm not trying to be mean, but if you think of some people like as a pig, all right, don't put lipstick on a pig. You're never going to be able to make it pretty. You can't teach a pig to sing. Don't waste your time with it, and you're just going to make that ugly person get mad at you. So good. And I was just explaining in further detail, but you're right, Selma. A really, really cute expression, huh? Okay.
Yes.
So let's go on to the next one. Go ahead.
Can I say another expression? I don't know if it's universal or just over here. They are saying that don't put your mind with a stupid person because he has his brain. No, he has his brain or his mind rested, so he's not tired.
Yeah, we have an expression by Mark Twain that says, never argue with the dumb person because he will only take you down to his level and beat you at it.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, so you heard that before too, Selma? Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I hear also that he has don't discuss with dumb people because he have experience on it and it will beat you.
Yep. Same type of thing, So somebody, so you don't have the experience at that level. And by the way, just keep in mind, sometimes we might look at somebody, oh, that person's dumb. Just remember, there's always somebody smarter than you. Okay, so we all have to be humble, right? Okay, it's the truth, you know. We all want to think, oh, I'm so smart, I know so much, but there's always somebody out there that's smarter than us.
Like the other one regarding I'm the richest and always there's somebody who is richer than me.
Yep, and also too, you can't really judge, especially these days, wealth by money too. Okay, so let's continue on here. So Sergio.
Okay, you can't learn too soon that the most useful thing about I can see. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
Thing about your principle is that it can always be sacrificed to expediency.
Yeah. So there's a lot of tough words in here. Okay. So principle. So principle is like, you know, yeah, it's very similar to like you know, like a moral or a guidance or something that you should do, right? Okay. All right.
Okay.
So sacrificed, in this case, what it means, it doesn't mean like taking out a you know, pig and sacrificing it, okay, after you teach it to sing. What sacrifice means in here is, you know, to like give up something, right? To sacrifice one thing for another. So this one, sacrificed to expediency. What that means is you might have to do something quickly, okay? All right? So sometimes, so a lot of words, a really deep thought. Does somebody want to try to explain this? It's okay. I'll help you all out. Okay. So what this is saying? Oh yeah. Go ahead. You have it. Go ahead, Mario.
I think that's something that say you have to take your time doing something instead of rush.
Well, actually, so expediency means to go fast. Okay. So you have a principle. Excuse me one second. So you have a principle, and what you're saying is that can be sacrificed to expediency, meaning you can give up a principle or sacrifice that if you need something done quickly.
Okay.
You know. So yeah. So this one's a little tough. Okay. But that's what that means, and it's saying one of the most useful. You can't learn too soon, meaning, you know, gain this understanding. You can't learn it too quickly. That a very useful thing about a principle is that, yes, sometimes you have to sacrifice it to expediency. Now, again, these are just expressions, okay? So I'm not expecting this class to be your moral guidance, okay? It's just different expressions. Take them as you may, okay? All right, and here's from the wonderful Mother Teresa. Go ahead, George.
Okay. If you can feed 100 people, then feed just one.
Okay. Very, very simple. And what does this mean, George?
If you can make a big change in your community, start with a little one.
Yep. Some people say there's also the environment. People have said the expression, think globally, act locally, right? Like we all talk about, oh my gosh, you know, look at these countries with their polluting, you know, everybody's all mad at China, and then, you know, then we have all these plastic bottles that we keep using, right? You know, think of doing something that you can do that's small to start off with, okay? All right? Okay, and then the next one here, go ahead, Mario.
Give the people not hell but hope and courage.
What does that mean?
You have to help people, not to
scold them, different things like that. You know, push down on them, right? So give them hope and courage. That's what'll make them change, not just, you know, yelling at them or not giving them bad things. Okay, so good. Mircha, the next one.
Never be unfaithful to a lover except with your wife?
So yeah, this is just a funny one. Okay, sorry guys. And hey, listen, please don't anybody be upset at me if some of these, you know, are not along your moral track. Okay, some of it's just funny. Okay, all right. So. Even Selma laughed, and I know Selma probably has a very good moral compass, but it is funny. Okay, so Mustafa, the next one.
Yes. Don't look back. Something might be being on you.
Mm-hmm. So what does that mean?
Something might be being.
So gaining is like approaching, right? So gain.
Get something. Gain or get something in.
Yeah. So
don't look back. This advice to us that if we do something, don't return it to revise it again. But we must look at what we will do next.
So, well, what it's saying too, you know, if you're in the lead and you're moving forward, don't be looking back all the time, okay? Because that's slowing you down, and something might be gaining on you. Yep, always keep looking or moving forward, right? Don't look so much at who's in second place all the time, okay? All right, and the next one, Nabor.
Trust but verify.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So don't trust at all.
Well, I mean, you know, so this is Ronald Reagan. He was one of our presidents in the United States. He's also the guy that said, you know, he's going to shrink government, you know, make government smaller, and then he increased a bunch of jobs. So with him, you couldn't really trust him either. But yeah, so you know, yeah, you can trust, but you also want to make sure that, you know, you're verifying the facts that people are saying, right? So you want to have trust in this world. You want to be able to trust people, but you still have to check every once in a while. You have to verify what they're saying, okay?
Maybe to check if we can trust.
Yeah, but also just, you know, just to kind of give the trust. But it is a kind of a backhanded or funny statement, okay? So good. Hello, Octay. Hello, Octay. Okay. Well, we're almost done here, so let's just go along. Selma, can you read this one, please, Selma?
Yes, teacher. It may be that the race is not always to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, but that it's that is the way to bet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you know, there's an expression, right? The race is not always to the swift nor the battle to the strong. So that's an expression. But to bet means that, you know, you place money on something, or you think that this is going to be the winner, right? So what does that mean, Selma?
Actually, I have no idea.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, no problem. So, you know, there's one expression. This is a separate expression that's commonly known. It might be that the race is not always to the swift, meaning the winner is not always the person who's always the swift or the fastest, because sometimes some factors happen, nor the battle to the strong. So you might think you're the strongest, but you might not always win. You know, the Vietnam War with the U.S. was very much a fact of that. Okay, so that's an expression, but it's saying that is the way we bet. So we usually, that person's the fastest, I think they're going to win. That person's the strongest, they're going to win. That's all it's saying. Okay, just another funny expression. All right.
Okay.
Does anybody else need further explanation with that? Are we all good? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. So okay. So I apologize for the folks that I was a little harsh with, you know, but let me ask you all something. Do you all agree that it's kind of rude for somebody to jump into class and get on the phone, or should I allow that? What do you all think?
I agree.
It's
No.
rude.
It's
Rude?
impolite.
Rude.
No, you
Okay.
no, you can take you can do two both thing at the same time if you are in the class, so you just can leave your phone. I
Okay.
think it's gonna be
Yes.
easy.
Okay, all right. Well, I know I saw some comments with people in the chat like I was being rude, but you know, I mean, some of you folks here, I mean, I've had Murcher for a student forever, it seems like, you know, and he's always attentive, comes to class, wants to learn, and many of you others, and I just think it's unfair for you folks that are paying attention. Anyway, this class is over, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this class.